from all the experiments we've done, I'll give you the Lego set for constructing that sales pitch. So here are some of the things that I would think about. The first one is that let's acknowledge the fact that there are many alternatives in the marketplace. And so this is one of the mistakes that marketers make, is that we pretend like we're the only ones. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the wrong choice to make. I think a much better choice is to raise your hand up and say, hey, Mr. Skeptic, I know that you know that there are tons of options. Let me explain to you how we're different. Because now what you've done is you've diffused that thought in their mind that says, I need to look at other alternatives. So what I've done here is I've said that, and I've just made up this number, there are 133 multivitamin brands, because some of these brands spend like crazy. I'm making all of this up, by the way, spend like crazy on only 2% of people hunting for the perfect multivitamin reach this page. That part is getting cut out. So the idea here is I want to, there is this amazing human desire for discovery. We want to discover, and we want to know we're one of the few people that have actually discovered stuff. So obviously we would have to use your actual numbers over here, but the idea here is to make the person feel like they've just stumbled onto something like that most people don't discover. Then I would like to talk about your origin story. You already talked about it at the top of the presentation. I think this needs to be presented as part of our sales pitch. Then I would talk about price justification. The biggest elephant in the room, no matter how amazing you think your product is that people are going to look at the price point, wherever that is, and say that, this is too much money. And so we have to address that price justification. We have to address that. And this is my single most commonly used conversion trick, is the demonstration of expertise. We are living in a hyper specialized world. The consumer wants to know that you're not just a company that is selling supplements because there's a need for supplements in the marketplace, that we actually we can demonstrate our expertise, which I'm absolutely confident you can, because what I could pick up from our presentation was, this is something you guys think about deeply, but the consumer doesn't know this. And therefore, if we don't communicate it, they're not going to draw that conclusion for us. And then the other thing I would cover is this idea of how we stay ahead of the competition. Because when you demonstrate expertise, it kind of shows what brought you here. But as a consumer, I want to use my dollars to vote for the horse that's going to continue winning into the future. So if you can demonstrate that, not only do we have an amazing product, but we're actually we spend most of our time thinking about how to improve it. And so as a reader, I feel like, wow, if I invest, if I subscribe to this product, then I don't have to ever look to see 6 months from now who else has figured out a better solution, because this has already been resolved. So I'm just going to stop here.